Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on what time zone you're in or what time you're watching this stream. How's it going, y'all? I tried to change things around in the chat to make it so that the chat is much faster for me to see. What time you call this? I call this 3 p.m. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to push things back a little bit by an hour. I hope you guys saw the community post. But I know that one. I don't know if that gives great notifications. But yeah, how's it going, y'all? No, I know, I know, I know. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Oh, it's so good to have you guys back. I'm so excited. You had fun without me. I might as well go then. I'll see you guys later. Yeah. In the pose. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys had a great. See, this is a great thing about this community. We all love each other. It's fantastic. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true, Lynn. I'm so excited for that. Oh my god. Thank you for letting me know, by the way. Oh, that's all good. Well, we're glad to have you here this time, right? Hopefully, we're gonna have some fun. I have something in mind. I think I briefly mentioned it last time. It was like the rankings tier list of Ren songs. Now, I say that with obvious. I just want to make it very clear. I know that Ren, all of his music is in like the top 1% of music as a whole, probably top like 0.1%. But it could be fun to rank the songs that we know. We got so many folks. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but Rob has been like killing it, and he's been making like shorts out of the videos. I have to. I gotta see if I can download one of them right now onto this computer. I didn't have a because I haven't actually been home yet. This gonna be a little bit tricky. Oh, you made burgers. Oh, that's delicious. Can we get some hearts in the chat too, just for all the love? Gotta love that. Wait, what? Ren is trying to battle them? I feel like, oh man, I almost wish Harry Mack was getting in on that action too. Though I feel like, honestly, like Ren is amazing, but Harry Mack is a freestyle robot, and I have no idea how anyone could ever beat him. We got a lot of USA in here. Nice. Oh, he won. Oh, okay. Dave, that's actually where my family's from too, from Punjab. Yeah, I agree. I think Ren should kind of just focus on whatever it is he wants to do, especially like when he's making Money Game Part 3, right? We gotta give our boy some space, let him breathe, get all those creative juices flowing. I didn't actually know that. I didn't know you're from Grimsby. Oh my god, you are like right across the lake. That's amazing. You should come to the concert. Lynn and I are gonna be there. That's true. It would be pretty cool just to see it. I think it's October 3rd. It's 9 p.m. Thank you for tuning in at 9 p.m. I really appreciate that. Yeah, for anyone tuning in really late, like Dave, I don't even know. You must be like somewhere in the, I want to say like 2 a.m. ish. That's wild. I can also start doing some 12:30. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know exactly where the time zones land. It's Sam Tompkins coming to concert. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, yeah, exactly. We're lined up. I actually have been playing around with the idea of doing a really late night stream. That could be fun too, you know? Actually, I had some questions for y'all. I just want to pull these up real quick. Uh, oh, so you're basically living on our time schedule anyways. It's perfect. So, guys, I had some questions. All right, I'm gonna actually pull these up. I wonder if I can just stream them. Okay. Well, let me pull these up here. Actually, let's hop over to this. All right, there we go. This is like really bright. Holy smokes. Where'd my chat go? I need to pop this out. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So, yeah, right? The call waiting music. So, one of the things that was mentioned last time was that people wanted to be patrons. I've never used Patreon, and I honestly didn't really have that intention yet, but I was thinking it could be cool. You can't see it. Oh, no. Can't, huh? I zoom in more? Does that help? That should probably help a little bit. This is like blinding in my face with the darkness. Oh my god. I look like a ghost. Maybe the ghost in F. So I don't know right now if I like how to start Patreon or whether or not honestly I'm gonna start it right away. But if you guys are interested in the Patreon, then I can start one, and then we can figure out like what would you want to see out of Patreon levels, because I just started researching it now, because it was brought up last stream, and I haven't really looked into it, and I've seen a couple other streamers do it, and like I like some of their ideas, but I thought I should probably reach out to you guys because like you guys know what you want. So I don't want to impose anything on you guys. So what would be something that you guys would want if I was to make a Patreon? I still don't know if I'm making it, by the way. Yeah, I think this is what I was at. I had no idea. One thing I was thinking about was like, because a lot of people do like reactions that aren't available on YouTube. I do feel a little weird about that because I feel like the whole point was to do this on YouTube, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Pick the songs? I like that. Oh, that's a great idea. Pick the songs. Yeah, that's kind of what I was leaning towards too, but yeah. Pick the songs, a good one. Okay, so we'll kind of maybe put a pin on that because I don't know exactly how it's gonna go yet. So one of the other things that we could do as well is we talked about a Discord before. What are some things you'd like to see on the Discord? Because I'm thinking of like a bunch of different ideas. One thing could be like a talent show area, which would be kind of fun, where people just showcase stuff that they like doing. Oh, that's a good idea too. First on Patreon, then on release. Okay, I like that. Oh, Patteron, nice. Jesus. And then in terms of the Discord, I'm thinking we're gonna get that started probably this week because honestly, I'd rather have us chat through Discord, especially during live streams. For those of you that don't know what Discord is a communications app that was mainly made, honestly, for gaming. But a lot of people have kind of just started using it for everything because it is super convenient, super well put together. You can do basically anything on Discord. You can stream stuff, you can like chat via voice, you can do video calls, you can do whatever. And so it's really cool to have interactions through there. I actually just recently joined the Chinchilla Discord, and that was a blast. I don't know if Bart's on here, but he was the one that recommended that. Very fun. Highly recommend you join that too. And the Ren Discord is nuts. It's like actually chaos incarnate. Something I was thinking of doing is that we could have like a request zone in there too, and then whatever gets the most upvotes could be the one that we do a reaction to. I think that'd be a good way to do it. Ooh, callers on their show. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, hopefully you guys can't hear that typing. I just realized that might be loud. Music talk. Okay, yeah, I like that. Talent, music talk, gripe / therapy. Talk it out. I love that. I really like that, like the therapy section. That'll be great. It's true. It's all over the place. Unless they have a common goal, everyone's just everywhere. Yeah, I really like the idea of college. That'd be really cool. That'd be super cool. We could even do like a group therapy thing, or just talking, or not even like, it doesn't have to be therapy, but like just talking. Therapy, I think talking is therapy, honestly. Like, it's so wonderful. 100%. And the one thing is, I don't want that Discord to get flooded by people who don't have the same mentality as I feel like our community has had so far. So there's definitely going to be like, not just anyone can join. I don't think that'll be the case. I think we'll be like, you know, if they've been on the channel for a bit, we kind of know who they are. We can like send them an invite or something. At the start, at least, we'll see if that works out better. Because I really don't want any trolls kind of ruining anything for anyone. That just is never fun. Especially if we're going to be talking about like our own feelings and thoughts at times. I agree that respectfulness has to be like top tier priority. Honestly, trolls, man, like they ruin it, and I don't like, well, how is that fun? I get it in sometimes. Like if you're playing a game or something and you're just messing around with people, that's fine. But if you're trolling someone for something like personal, I hate that so much. So much. Yeah. And then last but not least, I had some questions for you guys, because I have been thinking about expanding kind of the content of the channel, and Rob and I were actually talking about this earlier. Damn, now I feel like an outsider. This is the first time. No, you're just because it's the first time in live doesn't mean it's the first time together, right? We've all been together for so long. It's true, yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, and that's got to be taken as well. Like, none of us are professionals. We can do the best that we can to talk things out, and it's not like we're doing like live therapy that is with a degree. So we got to be very mindful when we are giving kind of advice or taking advice. I think that'd be even more important. It's our first slide too. Yeah, there you go. So something else I have been thinking about is I want to expand the content a little bit. So I had a couple ideas of things that I think would be fun to do. One of them is called Cutscene. And Alexia brought burgers. I love that. And that's like this. So I always have like certain scenes from like movies or TV shows in my head, especially like, guys, if you haven't seen Oppenheimer, highly recommend. It is a little bit slower at parts, but I think it's such a great character study. Like, it's phenomenal. Yeah, and so it would be like, so cutscene would be like, there are certain scenes in different movies, shows, whatever, that are super impactful, either with the way they do music, the symbolism, you know, everything that we basically been doing. Either that, or like the dialogue, stuff like that. And we could kind of focus in on those and just how they're used in that scene. And that could be fun. And I like the idea of cutscene, because it's like cut can also be dissect. So it's like we're dissecting a scene. I really like the wordplay on that one. And then this I had earlier, which actually is kind of great because we just talked about it down here with community talk. But we could have like actual videos where we have our conversations as a community, you know, and then if we want, if we're comfortable with sharing them, we could do that. Or it could be conversations with people that you want to hear an interview with or something like that. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys saw the video with Mike and Kirsten. One of the things that's going to happen there is we're going to do an interview style sit down with those two who made the song. Have you guys heard the song Hiding yet? Smile through the entire... I love that. So Mike is actually a really good friend of mine. So let me just show you. Oh, actually, I don't have it on here, do I? Hang on. Oh wait, this is not the thing I was... it's all over the place. So there's a song called Hiding. I'll just play it for you guys. I have it on my computer. It's actually like, it's really good. I was impressed. I do not have a video of the song itself because that does not exist yet. But maybe someday, you know? So this song, sorry, I didn't mean to just like play it there. This song that we're about to hear is made by two individuals named Mike and Kirsten. They're both fantastic people. I have talked to both of them in person. Mike I've known since I was in elementary school, and this guy's been wired for music for like ever. He was playing by ear at like 10. It was wild. And he's gotten into music now, and he's been producing a lot of stuff. And he met Kirsten, who was a good friend of his. Yeah, it is the song. It is exactly that song. But some people here haven't heard it, so I thought I'd play like a little bit of it, and just so you guys get an idea, and then you can go check the video out if you want to hear the whole thing. I think I put a link to the video, or to the Spotify itself, or the Linktree, one of those. The Supernatural is called Smile. Yeah, exactly. Every silver lining is a cloud. I love that. But I'll play like the first like maybe minute of it, and then you guys can just like, if you like it, you can go and check it out. Highly recommend you check it out because they're fantastic.
He's coming for you. He's hunting for blood. I'm hiding from it. I'm hiding from love.
Yeah, the vibe is so good.
The chill in my bones is my need to confess.
It's got a really like float vibe to it, but also dancey.
I'm trying to run away, but I'm stuck in this dress.
Oh.
And no one
Yeah.
will let me get away.
Oh yeah, from Humble, right?
I guess I'm gonna stay.
Yeah. I'll let that breathe in the background, but really, really good song. Highly recommend you guys check it out. She does sound like Eden Nash. You're right. She's a fantastic person too. I've talked to her and I saw her in karaoke, and holy smokes, she killed it in karaoke. I haven't seen Ocean yet. Humble, I remember. Ocean, I have not seen. We could do that today, actually, if we wanted to. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, man. That's awesome. Oh, actually, Mayana. Is it Mayana or is it Mayana? Or am I saying it completely wrong in both ways? Because I've been trying to think about exactly how to say it since we started talking. Sitting on a train home after a long trip looking. Oh, that's it right there. Yeah. Mayana. Wait, Mayana. Okay, perfect. All right, we can do ocean. I am down for that. Maybe we'll come back to these questions a little bit later. Let me switch us up to the other one. There we go. Yeah, guys, Rob has like insanely awesome ideas. Like, it's crazy. Alright, got that there. Perfect. That kind of sounded like the start of this song. Oh, never mind. Maybe for like a second. Yeah, everyone here is awesome. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, I'm still learning. I'm like, there's so much stuff going on. What's happening? Okay, here we go. We're good. We got it. Things are in order. All right. Are we ready? And question, do we want a lyrical analysis or do we want a reaction? So I'll put the poll out so we know. Which one? Both? Okay, that's fair. I'll add that as an option. There we go. The poll is out. I'm going to take a drink real quick. You're greedy? It's okay to be greedy sometimes, I think. You know? Ooh, reaction is winning. Oh wait, it's balanced. It's 50-50. Hey, how's it going? True, that's fair. That's fair. Can you guys see the poll? Is this changing, or is it just, or am I the only person that can see it? I have no idea how this works. You can see it? Oh, that's dope. Okay, cool. Hey, Kari. How you doing? Welcome. You came just in time for Ocean. All right, let's get this party started. So both wins, I think we got the 57%. So both wins. We'll do the reaction into lyrical analysis, okay? Same as usual. I think that's what we've been basically doing anyways. Let me find the volume. Auto plays off. Okay, let's go. Oh. At the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. What? Stay down, down. Stuck here in a dream. Ladies and gentlemen,
how are you this evening? Our names are Ren and Eden. I hope you're sitting comfortably, relax and I'll stop breathing. Life into the music scene, addictive music, nicotine. Don't lose your head like guillotines. I'm tapping on the drum machine, they're blowing off the ceiling with rhymes that I'm revealing. Producer, poet, singer, songwriter with the feeling. I split the wicked cricket team, I'm beating it like Billie Jean. It's time for heroes, libertines. Stretch your mind like limousines. I rip the stretcher, spitting quick, the splits and I'm spoken. I'm dope and gold to the broken holes and MCs like a beauty kit. I break this, lit this, myth, break the chest, the chat, strategist, the passionate blasphemy. anonymous alchemist making a manuscript. I'm taking the rate of the faces, the fakes, and I'm making the cake when I'm making the bacon. I'm making mistake, my mate, but I learn in return when the lessons it makes. And I'm vividly giving the golden ability, literally killing the complex officially. Oh, bro, you know I show flow agility.
What? Dude, what? That was fire, yeah. Rapid fire, too.
Stuck in a dream.
Oh, at the bottom of the sea, I rise to the top with these vibes that I drop, and ain't nobody stopping me.
Oh.
Yeah, I spilled my soul on the sheet of paper. Brain is my source, and my tongue creates the tongue twist. Kiss your lips, can't resist, and my rhymes flow like the sea. Down by the sea, walk to the waves, dip in my feet, carry my hurt, carry my pain, give me new life, baptize me.
Yeah, her voice is killing it. Oh my god.
A place where my dreams become night and day, a place where I know I can achieve. Ocean,
Damn.
ocean, help me believe.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Shackles gonna fall off his feet and
Shackles gonna fall off his feet and
fall to the floor. You know I'll reach.
It sounds like when there's like a bunch of prisoners singing the song together, and I love this.
You know I won't drown.
king of the shore, you know I won't drown.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Ooh.
These feet dance.
Shackles gonna fall off his feet and
Fall to the floor. You know I'll rebound.
fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound.
King of the shore. No, I won't drown. Down.
Damn.
Bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea.
Oh my god.
I'll stay down, down. Oh, stuck in a dream.
That was fire. What was that? Oh my god. I was not prepared for that, like, at all. That was amazing. That was such a cool collection of like styles too, like the rap into this jazz. But like this is what he is. He's just so good at this. How does someone make music in so many varieties? I feel like I ask this question every time I listen to a new song of his. This is wild, and I really like that it's called Ocean, but the ocean is the brain inside our head because it's just constantly swimming. Oh my god. Yeah, like does he make every single part of the production? Because, like, if he does, this is ridiculous. Because I actually am not sure. I didn't actually find out yet whether that's true. Every single part. Guys, I have played like 2 instruments in my life, or like 3 kind of, but learn how to read sheet music for 2. There's this, to do it for every instrument the way that he does it is so hard. And you have to like, there's so much passion that goes into this. This is why Ren is just like, he was born for this. I feel like he was just born for music. And I feel like maybe revolutionary change, but you know, music. That was crazy. Oh my god. And Eden's voice is so solid. And now that we heard it right after listening to Hiding, like, yeah, you're right. Hiding, like, both Kirsten and Eden kind of have the same tone or texture to their voice. That's really cool. I like that. I gotta send that to Kirsten. Yeah, you know, and Changing the World, casual stuff. Everyone's Sunday activity, or at least Ren's. Okay, let's go back and do the lyrical analysis, because honestly, I'm kind of excited. I didn't get a chance to really sink into the lyrics too much because the vibe was just there. So I'm probably going to be pausing at times to read the lyrics a little bit too, to keep on track. So forgive me if I do that, because he was rapid firing. Like that was quick time rap. I want to show you, if you guys are like fans of that style of rap, I think you guys should check out Harry Mack, because he's pretty awesome. But let's start this first. Yeah. Ooh, even this sounds like the Prisoner chant.
Bottom of the ocean.
Yo, something that's cool about that is like we hear down at the bottom of the ocean, right? There's not really much music at first, and it's kind of like it's sounding like an echo or like a message going out from the ocean, right? And then as we hear the voice directly next to us, where we can hear the person singing because we're now in the ocean, that's when the instrumental comes in too. Yo, that was fire. Actually, it's such a great like conceptualization of what's happening in his head, right? Because in his head it's constantly music. It's the ocean of music in his head, right? And but on top of that, it's also like kind of a trap because he's thinking about it's kind of his despairs that have made a lot of his music. So in a way it's almost like he's drowning in his despair, but it's also producing his music. And then once we get in there, that's the only reason that we can hear what is actually going on with his thoughts. It's the instrumentals come in at that point because we're now inside with him. Yo, holy smokes. This is Ren's voice at the start? No, it's not. You gotta be lying to me. There's no way. Hey God, that's not. Oh my God. That's his voice? Oh, okay. I was gonna say that sounds like complete. That was okay. Whatever. Regardless, that's crazy. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
At the bottom of the ocean. I'm at the bottom of the sea. I'm gonna stay down, down.
Hey, Mom.
Stuck here in a dream.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, can we get some hearts in the chat for my mom? That's her right there. But yo, this is so cool because it's like he's saying that in his mind it's the ocean of music, right? And he's down there. He's constantly thinking about everything, and it's his mind. And so he's stuck there, but partly he wants to be stuck there in some ways because that's what's producing all of this energy that he's getting out there, right? And that's what we're seeing here. And it's collectively as we enter his mind, his music, that's when we start to hear all this. Dude, that's so cool. Oh my God. The mother shadow, yeah. Although that sounds very ominous. Okay. And he's stuck here in a dream because he's always had this dream of taking his music to higher levels. And so that dream is also part of his consciousness. It's part of his waking thoughts. I love that. Oh my God.
How are you this evening? Our names are Ren and Eden. I hope you're sitting comfortably, relax and I'll stop breathing. Life into the music scene, addictive music, nicotine. Don't lose your head like guillotines. I'm tapping on the drum machine. They're blowing.
Guys, relax and I'll start breathing. What a bar. Because for him, music is breathing. Music is life. So he's literally just saying, relax, I'll start breathing. But what I do when I breathe is literally create music. That's such a bar. Oh my God. I like that a lot. And he's kind of doing this like a show, right? And then he's saying, yeah, like, don't lose your heads, the guillotine, because he's saying, like, our music is literally going to drive you crazy with how awesome it is. So don't lose your head like a guillotine. That's such a great way to say it. And then addictive like nicotine. Self-explanatory. I'm not going to go into that one. But life into the music scene. He's literally taking life, everything that he experiences in his life, and putting it into music. And that's what he's doing. Oh, that's so fire. And then for him, he is talking about don't lose your head because also that's where the ocean is, right? That's what we can see. That's where the ocean is. It's where all your thoughts lie. Ooh, oh my God. This is full of bars. Holy smokes.
To the music scene, addictive music, nicotine. Don't lose your head like guillotines. I'm tapping on the drum machine. They're blowing up the ceiling with rhymes that I'm revealing. Producer, poet, singer, songwriter with the feeling. I split the.
Oh, that's so dope. Producer, poet, singer, songwriter with the feeling because he literally does it all. He literally does everything. Unlike most artists who are like, they can't produce. They can only kind of sing, right? It's doing everything right now. And what he's saying here is, I'm going to blow up the ceiling. He's going to literally blow the roof off this place, which is like a colloquial way of saying this is going to be awesome. And then on top of that, he's saying I'm tapping on the drum machine. And we've seen him do this in videos, right? We've seen him he has that like kind of drum panel machine where if you tap, it makes the beats. So he's literally doing that to create what we're hearing right now. And so that's what he's saying. He even said to us, hey everyone, sit down. Are you having a good evening? Come join me. And then we're welcomed into his almost carnival of music that we're a part of. That's so cool. Oh, and he's saying that he's basically taking everything in life and putting it into words and putting it into music. Oh, that's so, so good.
Producer, poet, singer, songwriter with the feeling. I split the wicked cricket team, I'm beating it like Billie Jean. It's time for heroes, libertines, stretch your mind like limousines. I rip the stretches.
I split the wicket cricket team. What? Oh my god, how do you think of that? But he's basically saying like he splits the wickets, so he's literally moving the wickets, which means you hit him in cricket, you've gotten someone out. But he's saying that because he's so out there that he literally every time he hits it, or he does so well that every time he's playing against another opponent, he can hit the wickets every time. And that's what he's saying. And then he says, I'm beating it like Billie Jean, but like he's just combining Michael Jackson lyrics. And think about the fact that he's using Michael Jackson because he's like almost like the Michael Jackson of our times, where he's going to grow into this massive artist that like just everybody knows, right? And it's going to be through his talent. And that's what hopefully it stays just for his talent and doesn't go in exactly the same direction as what happened with Michael Jackson. I hope not. That was a little bit of a tragedy. But that was super cool. And it's time for heroes because we need someone to step up and change the world. Right. And that's what he's doing with every single song, with every single lyric. He provides something for us to think about. That's why these videos end up being so damn long, because he literally sits there and decides exactly what the topic he wants to talk about is, or it just comes to him in his ocean of his mind and it just pours forth and flows forth in this rap. But then, oh, that's even cool because when he talks about flowing, you say flow and rap. It's like how you rap is called the flow. And that's what he's saying is flow is dope. Oh my God. And that makes sense as to why it's an ocean in his head too, because it's just constantly flowing. Holy smokes. He's nuts. And then stretch your minds like limousines, because he's saying two things with that actually. He's saying one is stretch your mind like limousine because limousines are long. But then two, limousines have more space in them. Right? And if they have more space in them, you can fit more ideas. Right? So he's not just saying stretch your mind like because he's going to blow your mind. He's also saying stretch your mind because he wants to put stuff in there. He wants to show you the world. He wants to give you ideas that you can ponder on and think for yourself on. And that's what he's given to us. That's crazy. What a bard. Such a hidden... Oh, man. I like that a lot. Oh, yeah. Open your mind. Exactly. It's never salty. This is true. This is true. Also, thank you, Lynn. Love you guys. Oh my God.
For heroes, libertines, stretch your mind like limousines. I rip the stretcher, spitting quick, the splits, and I'm spoken with, and I'm dope and gold to the broken holes, and MCs like a beauty kit. I break this lit this.
Go back a second. I think actually reading the lyrics while trying to listen is impossible. So I'm going to listen and then go back to the lyrics.
And I'm dope and gold to the broken holes, and MCs like a beauty kit. I break this lit this myth, break the gist, the chat strategist, the passionate blasphemous alchemist making a manuscript. I'm thinking about...
Oh, we got Alchemist again. He's used Alchemist in Illest of Our Time. And I really like when he says alchemist, because when you think of what an alchemist is, it's someone who takes chemicals, right, and mixes them together to create something, right? And that's what he's kind of doing, except he's using words to create those chemicals in our mind, right? And I think that's actually why he calls himself the alchemist, because the chemicals he starts flowing in our own brains is part of the alchemy that's part of the magic of his music, right? I wonder if that's why he uses that so often. And I think if it is, that's such a great way to use it. Poking holes like a voodoo kid. Yeah, that's so cool too. Oh my God. And so, okay, let's go right from the top. So I ripped the scripture spitting quick. So like rip the scripture is kind of multifaceted here, because one is, I think he's mentioned that he's not religious, but he is spiritual in some senses. And so he doesn't really believe in any like religion or text like that. And so he's saying he literally rips the scripture as though he's not following the same exact processes that those would give. But on top of that, the scripture of the traditional way of doing things, right? Because that's almost kind of what it can conceptualize. And so he's saying that I'm going to rip that and I'm going to go spit it quick, because that's what he's doing, is he's going to go overdrive and then get to where he was going without following the traditional methods of getting there. And that's such a cool way to say that. That splits an Adam's spoken wit. And guys, I just watched Oppenheimer yesterday, so this is hilarious that this is the line that's coming up here. But splitting an atom, when you do that, it is a crazy explosion. Like, it's the nuke, right? That's what a nuke is. So when we think about that, that's what he's doing in our head. With his spoken words, he's blowing our mind to the level of a nuke. Compare that to other people who don't really do anything like that. And that's how good Ren is, because he's so phenomenal. He literally blows our mind every time. Yo, that's dope. And I'm dope. Dope and gold and poking holes and MCs like a voodoo kit. That's so cool. Because he's saying like, yeah, he's using magic almost, right? Because like voodoo is like it's like a type of magic almost. It's kind of cursing is what it's known for, but that's not the only thing that it was used for. That's kind of what it's been colloquialized into. And so what he's saying here is that he will basically his opponents, he's going to be able to poke holes in them both in the magical sense with his words because of how good he is, but then also poke holes in the reasons for their raps, probably like the meanings behind their raps, because other people's rap is so lacking substance that it's paper thin, and so it's easy to poke holes into, and that's kind of what he's giving us here. Oh man. Oh yeah, and then that too. He hurts every time he hits. I like that too. Yeah. Oh my god, a Brit that's lit. This misfit Brit. I like that he just basically flips the script on that too. He does this a lot, eh? He does like the script flip. I love it. Oh my god, that's so cool. And then that chat's a strategist, a passionate, blasphemous alchemist. And think about that, because like, yeah, he's the talker, right? That's what he does. He raps, he rhymes, he makes music, right? And that's what he is constantly known for. But amongst that, he's also a strategist. We can see that from his basically uprise on popular media, right? Like on YouTube, on Twitter, on everything now. Everything is blowing up, and that's not an accident. He clearly had plans, right? So while he's also talking mad game, he's also a strategist. So don't doubt his skills, even though all you really know him for might be wordplay. And I really kind of like how he says that to us. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, let's go back a second just to hear a bit more. Oh my god.
Blasphemous alchemist making a manuscript. I'm taking the bait to the face, and I'm making the cake when I'm making the bacon. I'm making mistake, I make, but I learn in return when the lessons it makes. And I'm vividly given the golden ability, literally killing the contest officially. Oh, bro, you know I show flow agility.
I like that. That's when he slows down. I show flow agility is when he slows down. And again, he's doing this juxtaposition to show just how intelligent he is, because he constantly gives us these like diametrically opposed or like dichotomous ideas and presents them in this way, because he's literally flipping the script all the time, right? And that's what he does there too. He flips the script. He's been going so fast, but then he slows down to say, I show flow agility. That's so cool. I love that a lot. I'm taking a rake to the faces of fakes. Well, one is rakes actually are used to get rid of dead leaves. And so he's saying, I'm taking a rake to your face. Two reasons. One, he's getting rid of your dead weight of words, right? Because like the ideas from a lot of other artists are really trashed here. Sorry, but like they're not as good as Ren. Ren is just chock full of both meaningful language as well as talented writing, and that's not something that's found in everyday music. And that's what he's saying here. He's going to get rid of all the garbage out there by raking the face, because everyone else who spits are actually just weak, and so he's getting rid of that. But then also hitting them in the face with a rake. I really like that too. Making a cake when I wake and I bake, because he's serving us dessert. He gives us dessert every day. We just love eating it. It's like sugar. I love it. And I make a mistake I might make, but I learn in return with lessons it makes. And that's the best part. I like that so much. Because guys, we're always going to make mistakes, right? Something is going to happen in our life where we don't make the right call or something goes wrong, and then we cannot let that get us down. The best thing you can do is take lessons from that, right? Learn how it went wrong, figure out how to do it better next time. That's the best way to do that. I really like that. Yeah, it's such a good line. And it's so cleverly worded too. And I'm vividly giving the golden ability, literally killing the contest officially, because yeah, he's the golden kid. We know this. He's like talked about Willy Wonka himself, whereas I don't even know if he's not even just Willy Wonka. He's also Charlie. You know what I mean? Like he's Willy Wonka and Charlie. This is so cool. Oh my god. Okay.
At the bottom of the ocean.
Ooh.
I'm at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, that's true.
Stay down, stuck in a dream.
I did want to pause because that's a really great point, that it's Eat That Cake featured in Blind Eye. So if you go back to listen to again, yeah, you're right. And this is the thing. He connects all his songs. It's literally a Ren verse. You know what I mean? Like a Reniverse. Oh, this is so cool. It's truly all Ren's fumbles and trials that are exactly this, right? And I really think that like one of the, I forget how the quote goes, but it's like the wise person knows that they don't know everything. It's kind of like the message behind the quote. And that's so true, because anyone who thinks they know everything is a fool. There's no one who knows everything, right? So to think that you have never have anything to learn is actually a huge mistake, and you discount yourself every time you do that. Because if you take that time to instead improve yourself, make yourself better through learning, through whatever way you choose to do that, your life becomes more whole and complete because you have knowledge from all different places and you're more open to new interpretations. And that's what Ren is trying to get people to do. Didn't you mention something about? Yeah, I think like one of the cool things he does, like Cake, like it's not just Cake, but like this with so many of his words, he actually has a lot of connections to other songs. And I want to actually like sit down one day and just like go through all the lyrics themselves and exactly Holly, exactly that. Like create like a chart that says, okay, this word goes to this word in this song, and then this song connects to this song because of this word, and just see, you know what I mean? Like it's, and that's just it. That's just it. Yeah, Kate, it's in everything. He's so good at this. And that's exactly it, Lynn. The problem is thinking that you do. Yeah. It's his guys, it's literally oh man, we gotta do this. One of our streams, we'll sit down and we can actually like go through lyrics and then just figure out like, oh, what connects to what. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool actually.
Oh, at the bottom of the sea, I rise to the top with these vibes that I drop, and ain't nobody stopping me.
Ah.
Yeah, I spill my soul on the sheet of paper. Brain is my source and my tongue creates the tongue twist, kiss your lips, can't resist, and my rhymes flow like the sea.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't even know. Like, I don't know which song I like, but I think I like this better than Humble. But I think they both have their own space. This is dope. So with Eden, like she's also in the same space, right? She's in her own mind, but she's going to the top, like she's rising in the sea. So she's collecting all these things through in her ocean on the way up and bringing it to the top of the sea where she presents it to us, and there's nobody stopping her because she's going to do it whether we want her to or not. And that's because part of it is that's who she is music too, right? And that's what she's giving to us. Although one thing I'm really sad about, I went to Eden Ash's channel the other day and I don't think she's posted in a while, and I really think she should because she's pretty awesome. Her voice, yeah, exactly that. Her voice is fantastic, right? And she carries a lot of emotion in it. I hope she starts again. But then she says, I split my soul on the sheets of paper, right? So she's literally opening up her soul. It's not even just putting it down on paper. She's cracking it open to give us everything that's inside, not just on the exterior. And I really like that. And something that's cool here that she says is, her brain is her source and her tongue creates the tongue twist, kiss your lips. And I really like that imagery because there's two things with that. One is because it's such an intimate moment with her and her feelings and her thoughts that it's almost like getting personal with a lover, and so she's saying it kisses your lips. But the other aspect of that is that she has like it's the kissing your lips in the sense that now these words will be on your lips, right? So in that way the words that she's saying are now going to be mimicked on yours, and that's kind of like the intimacy of the kiss, right? And that's what we're seeing here. That's how she's saying it, and she's saying you can't resist because that's just how it goes. That's how when you connect with someone on this writing, you feel the same emotions they feel, and then you want to kind of mimic what they're doing to get to that point. And that's what she's saying here. Oh, that's so cool. And then my rhymes feel like the sea. Oh my god, yo, I don't even know whose part I like better yet. Sounds like, yeah, it does. It sounds like they both wrote it. I wonder if she wrote this. You're right. I wonder if she wrote this or whether Ren wrote this. I kind of hope she wrote it, but at the same time, like, because it's Ren, I wouldn't even be surprised if Ren wrote both. Because if you're, I think this is the one thing, if you're an artist and you're with someone whose caliber of writing is as high as Ren's is, you almost feel intimidated being on a song with them. You know what I mean? Like, anyone who got invited to be on a song with Ren would probably be a little nervous because of the fact that, like, one, this man's voice is like just out of this world. His musical ingenious is phenomenal. But then on top of that, it's like he when he writes, compare his writing to anyone else, and like everyone else's just falls short. So do you just let him write for you, or do you try to match him? And then what happens if you try to match him and it doesn't get close to as good as his writing is? That'd be kind of unfortunate. Yeah, right? Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if like when they do writing, they might collaborative write. You know what I mean? So like they'll write together exactly that line. Yeah. So like where they'll sit down together and then write part after part after part and then just be like, does this work? Do you think this works? And then just bounce ideas back and forth. Cuz that's usually I would assume that artists would do that. At least so they keep the kind of theme going too.
Lips can't resist and my rhymes flow like the sea.
Ooh.
Out on my own,
Oh, and then ooh down. Oh, that's so good. Okay.
out on my own, down by the sea. Walk to the waves, dip in my feet, carrying my hurt, carrying my pain. Give me new life, baptize me.
Yo, and we're getting that water imagery again. Water really does play a huge role in Ren's life, right? In so many ways, like just so many ways. Some of which are darker than others, but just in general, he constantly has this theme of water in all of his songs. And so now she's also bringing up that theme, but she's saying that all of this water in her head, like keep in mind we've talked about the ocean as not only being the mind but also being the depths of our troubles, right? And she's even saying here that she's out on her own, she's going to be down by the sea and just dipping her water in just to get a feel of it, and then that's what she's pouring back to us, and that's what we see, right? We're getting to the crux of what has made her who she is, and she's pouring it out for us, and even that amongst all of what we're getting is just a dip in the ocean for her. That's such a cool way to say that. Um, Sorry, let me just read what I missed. Spiderweb, if that's in reference to like how the lyrics would be, I think that's true. Eden's verse there. Yeah, Eden's verse is nuts. I actually think Eden's verse might be one of my favorite verses in this song. Resistors on the violin in the background. Also, I don't which one was Resistor? Did I listen to Resistor? I don't know if I've listened to that. Love the violins in the background. Yeah, the violins, the instrumentation, like the combination of instruments, it's got this jazzy vibe to it with like that old school folksy song style to it. And I really, really like that because it is like I almost feel like they're both thinking of themselves as partly imprisoned in their own mind, right? And that's why we're getting this like folksy, old timey um collection of people singing like wanting to break free kind of thing, that feel to the song, and that's what we're seeing on the track. Yo, this is wild.
Baptize me, carry me.
Oh, baptize me too. So change me, change who I am, make me feel better, wash over me, get rid of my sins, that kind of idea, right? Holy smokes, Jesus. Literally.
Carry me so far away, a place where my dreams become night and day, a place where I know I can achieve. Ocean, ocean, help me believe.
Ocean, ocean, help me believe, because you're asking your mind like, yo, I've been stuck in this rut for so long. Can you have faith in me? Can my own mind support me in this? Can it take me to a place where instead of seeing all of my problems and all of my failures, all of a sudden I am floating on the top of an open sea, leading my own vessel finally? Like that, can I get to that feeling? And yet she just hasn't yet, and so this all this pain, right? Oh my god, this is nuts. The way that this is all worded too, right? Like carry me so far away, a place in my dreams, because even amidst her waking hours she hasn't found what she's looking for yet, so she needs to visit this place in her dreams to get to that point, and that's what we're seeing. Oh my god, that's so good. Okay, this is wild. I didn't expect this to have so much lyricism. I feel like I should at this point because it's Ren, but at the same time I'm just always blown away every single time. It is literally an atom bomb going off in my head every time we listen to Ren. Yeah, yes, 100%. I wish we could do like a group meetup. I understand the difficulty of that with all of us being so far spread, but one day, that's what Discord's for. We'll do like a group get together, maybe like a Discord sit down dinner thing. Have you guys ever heard of mukbangs? I think they're called, where we all just bring food together and we all just sit and eat. That'd be kind of fun. I think we watch a movie. Even we could watch a movie, we stream a movie. That'd be fun. Oh, we're totally doing that. We're totally doing that at some point. Okay. Once we get this Discord off the ground, we're in. We got this.
me believe.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Trouble no more, I'm a
Shackles
Ah,
gonna fall off his feet and
shackles gonna fall off his feet and
fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound.
fall to the floor. You know I'll rebound.
King of the shore, you know I won't drown.
King of the shore, you know I won't drown.
yo, I actually. So something in this part here, he says Shaco's gonna fall off the feet, right? This whole part here is exactly that. It's like that. I can see like a scene of people like imprisoned here singing this song, like in if they're being like carried off somewhere. Like this is almost what this part feels like to me. It's so like folksy. Me, oh, it's just so good. But okay, so one thing that's kind of cool here says, "Trouble no more, I'm a free man." Right? The Shaco's gonna fall off these feet. But then he says, fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound. And so part of that to me is one, he's saying fall to the floor like himself, like he hit rock bottom, but then he's going to rebound. The other side of that is he just mentioned the shackle's going to fall, and then he said, you know I'll rebound, right? So he's saying fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound. That could actually mean the shackles too, because like most people, like we have these moments of very high ups and then very low down. So even when we feel we are free, all of a sudden it feels like everything is falling back to what it used to be. And so it's that rebound, right? Back, except rebound is actually in a negative connotation in that sense. So I wonder if he's actually doing a play on words here to mean both. And that's such a great way to kind of represent the roller coaster that is life. Oh my God. Okay. I could listen to this section over and over again. So shackles is basically like if you're ever in prison, they put like like they're like if you think of like now they're known as handcuffs, right? But back in the day, they used to be like iron shackles, and they used to be like really big cuffs that had a chain, very similar to handcuffs now, except much bigger. And so people would just be shackled to like a bunch of different things. Like you could be shackled into a prison, you could be shackled to like a tree. Like there's just used to be used for everything, but it's basically for imprisonment. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Okay. That was dope. Okay, I want to listen to this part again after just to just fall into it because this is so cool.
You know I'll rebound.
King of the shore, you know I won't drown.
King of the shore, you know
Ah.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man.
Trouble no more. I'm a free man.
Shackles gonna fall off these feet and
Shackles gonna fall off his feet and
fall to the floor, you know I'll rebound.
fall to the floor. You know I'll rebound.
King of the shore, no I won't drown.
Yo, King of the Shore, you know I won't drown. And I love that because he says down, 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 down. So think about what he's saying there. He's saying he's the king of the shore, right? Like he's the king of the ocean, of the water in his mind, but it's not actually, shore isn't even the water. So that's not true. In fact, he's saying king of the shore, which is the edge of the ocean, right? So what's happening here is he's saying he is king of kind of the land, but maybe he's also trying to be king of the water. But then he says, no, I won't drown. So he goes down, 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 down. And so he's going down, 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 down into the ocean of his mind to explore more lyrics to provide to us, but also to therapize himself. Oof.
At the bottom of the
Ocean.
ocean,
Ooh.
I'm at the bottom of the sea.
Sorry.
Stay down, down, stuck in a dream.
And then we see, I'm going to stay down, 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 stuck here in a dream because we want to get to that dream in our mind. Oh, that's beautiful. Jesus, this whole thing is so solid. Sorry, I realized that in retrospect, yeah, that Shackles was not great. But like, so basically Shackles are, I kind of showed you, but I'm going to re-explain it because it's hard to do this while also doing a lyrical breakdown. But it's basically metal rings that they put around your hand so that you cannot escape. That's what it is. I shortened it, okay? I did it. Click on the lyrics in Ren's so the problem with that though is if we have like songs with actual like videos to them, what I run into the issue is like I can't have both of them going at the same time. So I usually open it up on Google because Google has a pretty good lyrics system. If I have it down here, then we miss the video. For this one, it would have been okay, but it's just like scrolling down is kind of also a little bit tricky to do while streaming. Oh, that was a great song, guys. I actually think that might be in like my top 5. just from the vibe, I really like this part right here.
A place where I know I can achieve. Ocean, ocean, help me believe.
Trouble no more, I'm a free man. Trouble no more, I'm a free man. Shackles gonna fall off his feet and shackles gonna fall off his feet and fall to the floor. You know
Oh, you could. Oh, that's true.
You know I'll rebound. King of the shore, you know I won't drown. King of the shore, you know I won't drown. Trouble no more, I'm a
And then we get that revamp of music too. Oh. Ooh. And even him when he goes down, 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 he even brings his voice down with each rendition of it. Oh my god, that's so cool. And yeah, you really do get that vibe, right? That vibe of like imprisonment. That's what it's called. Thank you. I was trying to think of the word for it, but it's call and response gospel, exactly. Where you have like a person leading and then others kind of resonating the same energy. Thank you. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Perfect. But it's exactly that vibe, right? And that's what he's trying to do with his music because he feels like he's one of the imprisoned ones or has been imprisoned by his mind, but he's trying to help us all break free at the same time and at the same time resonate with us that he's also a prisoner, even though sometimes he feels like he himself, or sorry, we feel like he himself has escaped because of how powerful his music is. He can't be a prisoner, right? He's saying to us that I'm still a prisoner of my mind at times. I'm just like you, but in that moment, I can also break free. Like I can drive myself out of this ocean at times. And oh, that's so cool. I love that. I love that so much. Oh, are we doing the Toronto meetup stuff? That'd be cool. If there is anyone in the Toronto area, yeah, highly recommend. Let's all see if we can make it to the Sam concert in October. That'd be pretty cool. Make you. Ooh, maybe we should check Ready for You then. Let me show you guys something real quick that I was working on earlier. Tier maker. No, wait, that's not here. Where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, so blinding. Teach over beats. Oh, so good. Okay, so let me switch this around. Oh, it's gone. What just happened? Oh no. Okay, so apparently that's not gonna work then. Oh god, guys, I did an oopsies. Alright, I can fix this. I can fix this. Wait, no, not that one, not that one. Can you guys tell I don't do streams very often? Aha! We did it. Okay, cool. Let me put this back. Put that there. There we go. Okay, sweet. We're here for the oopsies. I appreciate that. Okay, so I have made like a tier list style. I don't even know like what to call it, but basically it's like you can rank everything using like a tier list. Has anyone seen what a tier list is like? Has anyone used a tier list before? I can just show you guys too. Actually, let me just pull it up here. So basically, it looks a little something like this. So what it would look like if we wanted to. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay, sweet. If they wanted to, or if we wanted to, we can basically take the songs, and I only included songs that have Ren solo. I'll zoom in a little bit so we can see this better. That have Ren solo. So for the song list, perfect. All right, we have like Sick Boy, Animal Flow, Diazepam, Dominoes. Since I couldn't find a great picture for Dominoes, I thought it'd be really funny to do that. Genesis. Oh yes, yes, exactly. Tier list either. So I was thinking two styles of tier list. Okay, one could be the bars, like the lyricism, and then I was thinking the other one could be like just the emotional impact. But I or like just yeah, I think that'd be a good one too. But let's start with bars. Do we want to do bars first? Let's add some of those options in here. Actually, let's do that. So we'll go bars, feeling, and then we'll go vibe. So just to clarify the difference, bars is lyricism, feeling is how much it connects to your emotions, and then vibe is just how much you enjoy it. Okay, so we'll figure out which one do we want to make a tier list for. Yeah, exactly. Just how much did you cry tier list exactly. For me, man, listening to For Joe has just like been my go-to. Like if I need to like cry a little bit, if I want to reflect on things, that's like the go-to song right now. It's so good. So we got bars and feeling tied at the moment. It really is. I also really like that like oh yeah, I guess say so we'll count feeling as emotion, not I guess feeling. Although same thing, but yeah. Um I think it's just general admission, so I'm assuming it's just standing, like wherever you end up standing. Yeah, and so yeah, we could all just like we could all huddle. It'd be great. I think it'd be awesome. Yeah. When he says and their friends they are the fondest, and when he like hits his chest and you hear that emotion, yo, that part just like every time I hear that kills me just cuz it's so powerful. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Oh, okay. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. I know how hard it is for you to make it on weekends, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. For Joe, I think that I really, 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 really like, and I didn't realize that every single component of that was a song that he had already written, but I really like that even amongst talking about like the people in our life that we've lost, there is that essence of the fragment of their soul that still lives on in us, right? And that's kind of like the running theme I think in all of Ren's music is that to some extent everyone that we've lost still lives on in us, right? We either carry their lessons, we carry the emotions that they've helped us to feel, we carry the memories that they've given us, right? There's just so many things that even though they're gone, they're not gone because they're still with us, and that's such a I think that's the beautiful thing about people as a whole. It really is so touching. I agree. Yeah, they really are. Okay, so we got bars as the vote for the top tier list response. So let's go and do this by bars. So we gotta do this as a team, right? Why don't we before we get to the strongest, why don't we get to the ones that are less bar focused? Okay, and now this doesn't mean that they don't have good bars. What this means is that they have bars, but it's not bar centric. Like that's not the point. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was like, this can't happen twice. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play around with that idea a bit. Like obviously we have like, I feel like core members to the community, like this group here, I feel like is always consistent. And just in general, we anyone that I think we've all kind of, because the conversations haven't just been like me an individual, like we've all been talking to each other even in the comment section. And I think like if we can collectively, at least one of us can identify that this person isn't going to be a jerk, we can probably say we can invite that person to the Discord, you know what I mean? I think it'd be invitation only. Or mention the actual bar of the or the song. We'll probably go with the song as a whole. I think each individual bar would be tricky to go through, but we can use bars from the song to kind of help build the idea of which song is the strongest. You know what I mean? So we don't have to actually pick a bar from the song, but we can pick bars from the song to help us conceptualize just how overall that song was bar wise. And so okay, so in terms of bars, let's go with the lowest first. I think we got a couple of answers already. So we got Dominoes and Genesis as two of our possible answers. I think Genesis has a lot of interesting bars. But I do agree with you. It's not like Illest of Our Time, I think, is like top tier. Like that's easily up there with like Hunger and those. So like those are gonna be somewhere in like the A. Oh, by the way, the ranking system. So A, B, C, D, traditionally A is the highest, D is the lowest, but then we have R tier, which is Ren tier. Okay. So we're gonna put that as the ultimate nothing is better than this. I do think I agree. Domino's is more storytelling, so I'm gonna probably put that into D tier, and I think that's the most appropriate because it's Domino's. And I want to reiterate, this doesn't mean I think Domino's is a bad song. This just means that I think it has less storytelling. Sorry, less bars. No. See, here's the thing. You have to. Everyone has an idea of how they feel about every song, right? And just because we're ranking it doesn't actually mean that we're saying anything is bad or that we feel like we have the jurisdiction to give rankings to all these things. It's just for fun, right? We're just doing this for ourselves. So don't worry about it. You don't have to feel worthy of it or anything. Like it's just for fun. Okay, so we got Dominoes kind of in D tier. Yeah. And we'll just say we'll assign them to tiers and then we'll kind of order the tiers after. Yeah, I agree with that. I think Power and Genesis kind of fall in the same space. I almost argue Genesis goes a little bit higher than Power, so maybe we put them in the same tier, but we move Genesis a little bit ahead of Power. I also feel like Tales as a song is a great performance, but bars wise, it's not super heavy on the bars. You know what I mean? Also, let's put that music back on. I just realized. So how do we feel about putting Genesis and Power maybe in tier C? How does that sound? Put them there for now, and then we'll see if we want to switch them around. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And I'm gonna put Genesis ahead of Power because I've never heard a line like Noah was late for the arc and like just been that was such a good line. Oh my god. Love Tales standalone work. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, I think that it's a great performance, like I was saying earlier, but like it's not bar focused. It is fantastic, but it's not bar focused. So why don't we put that in tier? Do you want that in D or C? I'm leaning towards kind of Diazepam as a bar focused, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that it's probably like at least B tier, if not A tier, for Diazepam. For now, I'm gonna put Tails in C tier, towards bottom of C tier, because performance fantastic, not really focused on the bars in that song. And then Diazepam, we want B. Okay, let's do B. Yeah, I think it's pretty. It gets really the wordplay that he uses in Diazepam is really nice. Tails D. Okay, yeah, I'm down. I'm down. I think it is definitely somewhere in that section. I feel like, do we want to pick some of the R tier? And I'll be honest, if we're thinking like the highest level of lyricism in his caliber, I think Illest of Our Time has to be on that list. I think like Illest of Our Time and Hunger, or The Hunger, like just those two exploded. Along with like Money Game, actually, oh man, there's so many good ones. Damn, I didn't even think about this. And Sick Boy. Oh man, okay, so I'm gonna definitely, this one's gonna go probably almost into R tier. I think Hunger has to be R tier. Same thing with Illest. I think it kind of has to be R tier. Between which one goes where, that I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, Hunger is a banger. Oh my god. And the speed of delivery in that is nuts. Oh, Animal Flow's getting up there. Don't worry. I think Animal Flow is good, but I think Hunger and Illest actually edge it out only because of how insane they are. Oh, we should do a visuals video there. That'd be so good. Okay, we gotta write that down somewhere. It's a great idea. I like that. Okay, so Animal Flow then. We know it's up here somewhere. We know it's either R or it's A. I'm leaning towards putting it towards the back of R or the front of A. A? You feel good about that? I feel pretty good about that. Losing It. That's true. Wait, is that the one that we watched? No, it was What You Want. Losing It was the one that we said we should watch. Haven't watched Losing It yet. Is that the one that's called like the something remix? I don't actually remember that. Okay, that we have to get to at some point. But even What You Want, like What You Want was pretty good too. I think What You Want could go to A, maybe. Or B? High B, low A? Alphabet spaghetti. Oh, it's so good, man. It's funny that like once you've heard the song enough, like anytime you see the words written, you just start hearing it in that pitch. No, I haven't done Losing It yet. Okay, I'll maybe we'll do that after this. Let's do the tier list and then we'll go back to that. Oh, I'm excited for that now. Yeah, so what you want, since we have done What You Want, do we want to put it, I think this is A at least, if not R, because there was some crazy clever lyrics. I think it's like high A. High Ren is so tricky because lyrically it is very good, but it's definitely like, I don't even know, like the performance I think was the focus. So I would argue it's like probably middle of the pack, maybe high middle of the pack. Yeah, it's art focused. I really like that aspect of it. B. Oh, okay, for High Ren, yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think like high B, maybe low B, somewhere around there. With Tails, okay. Do you want to put it down here? I feel like High Ren has a little bit more. Oh, I guess you're right though, because it's not lyricism in terms of cleverness of bars. It's just the way that he's put them together that it's very strong. Yeah, and that's just exactly like that. Exactly what Rob said. Yeah, it's like more like they're there, but it's not in your face kind of lyricism. So with Tails, okay, we'll put it. I'm gonna put it above Tails because I'm gonna put it above Dominoes too, because I think it goes above Dominoes. How do we feel about that? How do we feel high D tier? Yeah. All right, we'll keep it there. Money Game, I feel like both of them are at least A. Like, I think Money Game Part 2 was just clever nursery rhyme writing, but I think I actually prefer Money Game Part 1. I don't know if that's everyone's feeling, but I think the lyricism in Money Game Part 1 was phenomenal. Yeah, it's high, right? Okay, so it's probably A or R. I just don't know which one. I'm feeling like I think Animal Flow might have been below it. It's true, it is like Truth Bomb bars. I agree, I do like Money Game a lot. Money Game Part 1, yeah. So why don't we put Money Game Part 1 maybe here. Low R. I'm thinking low R, high A. And then Money Game Part 2 is definitely A, I think. I'm gonna put this low R. Let's do low R. And then Money Game Part 2. High A? Okay, I'll put this here for now because we haven't decided where it goes. I am so excited for Money Game Part 3. Oh my god. Nox these spoilers. Does Nox have like does he know like what it's gonna be about? Other than society and everything that is wrong with the world and how to fix it? He was there? Oh, that's dope. That's actually so cool. That's so lucky. Oh my god. I think, yeah, part 2 is definitely also A. I think I'm going to put it above what you want, but below Animal Flow. I think that's pretty appropriate. Wait. 100 million followers? Nox? That's amazing. Oh, okay. 1 million. Ren hit 1 million too, right? No, that's all good. That's all good. I was gonna say, Nox does not have an English accent. I would never have pegged him as UK, but that makes more sense. Dude, that's so cool. Honestly, they're both so awesome. I really like Nox has such a good mind for production. Like he hears everything, like every piece of the music, you know what I mean? He can isolate what he's listening to, and I really enjoy that because it really helps you break down the process that the music goes through. Yeah, Nox Hill. Oh my god. I'm glad that she beat it though. That is so tough to go through. Yeah, he does a good job of like breaking things down. I really enjoy it. I also feel like he'd be a fun guy to hang out with, like just in general. Me too. I thought he was from US. There's this other guy named the Third Ernest, who honestly, like, I don't know if you guys have ever checked him out. He is a very braggadocious style of reactor, but he has a pretty good sense for music as well. And I think like he was one of the people when I first started thinking about reacting that got me thinking about reacting. And then I found Nox, and then like it was like both of them back and forth. Third Ernest is pretty good too. Third Ernest, though I will admit he does a lot more like rap focus, not so much Ren. There was one Ren rendition they did. I think he's done a couple Rens, but it's more focused on like rap. So good, right? I love hearing him talk because he has like a very consistent back and forth that he's able to do. I really like that. Here, I'll write it in the chat. The Third Ernest. And then there's also Nox Hill, but I think everyone like Nox Hill, like he's pretty well known. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, give Third Ernest some love too if you like his channel. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. He does a lot of NF. Like NF was the reason I found him because I was just looking up like NF reactions, and he does a lot of those. And I think honestly that's probably what like springboarded his channel too. In the same way, like it's so beautiful to watch kind of anyone like who really loves music kind of break it down. And he loves music. He used to also do music himself. I think he started back up after his reaction channel started picking up because people enjoyed hearing him. So now he's also doing music again too, which is cool because he's like he found his love of music through finding a love of music, which is such a crazy full circle. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Anthony Ray. Okay. Oh, there's a person named the Charismatic Voice. Okay, I gotta write that down. One of the things that I didn't think about when I started doing reactions was that I now can't watch reaction channels unless I've done the reaction on the song that they're doing. So, or it's unless it's like a song that I'm not thinking I'm ever gonna do. So it's kind of weird in that sense, and I have to wait now, which kind of sucks, but it's fun too, you know, because like we get this. This is the best. So I will trade watching the reactions for getting time with you guys any day of the week. Like it's just, this is so awesome. Where do we put Heretic? I think Heretic is like low B, high C. So we got a couple B's, couple C's. Yeah, exactly. It's more storytelling, but also does have like those gems as well. Oh man, I think we're like evenly split because we've got BC, we've got B, C again, and then we got low B, and then we got high C. So we're basically split right down the middle. I'm gonna say let's put it into low B. I think that's probably where it goes. Split the wicket with air. Yeah, we'll just put it in both. Why not put it in both? And then Sick Boy, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I feel like we have a lot of A's, but I think it goes into A. Maybe low, maybe high B, but I would say A is also, yeah, exactly. Like A's, I think it's pretty good. Okay, sweet. Yes. Maybe in front of What You Want? Oh, I love it. We all like we have an agreement on this. So this is sweet. In front, yeah? I don't know if it goes in front of Money Game Part 2. But oh, you do. Okay, so in front of Money Game as well? Part 2? We'll put it here. We'll put it here. All right. And you know, I put Patience in here just in case we did like an emotional breakdown too. But I don't know that we put Patience on this list yet. Just in general, because that's like, I don't even know how to explain it. That's just purity. You know what I mean? Like that's the only word I can think of when I think of like Patience. It was such a pure song. So I don't even know that we consider it as part of bars. How do you guys feel about that? Yeah, I think exactly. It's more emotion than it is bars. Yeah, we'll save that. Because I almost feel like putting it in here is disrespectful to the song. So I'm gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that for now. So how do we feel about this list? Well, let's go through it. Let's do a review before we finalize this list. Okay? So I think this makes perfect sense. These two, like, whenever I think of bars, Hunger and Illness of Our Time both come up. I actually almost want to put Illness of Our Time above the Hunger, but I don't know. Like, I think I'd have to listen to them both again, right? Yeah, again, even like Suicide I didn't want to include either because same thing. Like it felt very emotional, and I didn't want to include it into this. I actually haven't included it in the pictures yet, have I? That's a good point. Huh. I should get the picture for that too. Yeah, I tried to pick stuff that only Ren was a part of. So like even his like anything that he did with like Sam or with Chinchilla, it was not part of this list. Okay. How do we feel about Illest of Our Time in front of The Hunger? Thoughts? Or we're here for it? Hunger first. In front of, okay, so we got a couple people. Okay, so Illest first. I think Illest takes the lead then. So I kind of agree, guys. I listen to Illest probably like 50 times a week. Like I listen to it all the time. It's actually unreal. Oh my god. Especially like, I don't know what it is, but that Mary Poppins line gets me every time. Okay, so I think this is pretty set. I have a feeling that losing it is gonna be either like part of the R tier at some point, because just everyone's giving it so much hype, or high A. So I'm curious. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm in your hood and I'm Robin. Oh my god, it's such a good line. Yeah. Oh, that's a good line. That's true. Don't need no personal training after this. Oh. Yeah, they're both so good. Okay, I think let's stay with that. But like, what about A tier then? I think Money Game being at the front of A tier makes sense, right? Like, it's pretty up there. Losing it, we'll have to do today, so that we can add it to this list for the next time. We can edit this like the next time. Do you want to do losing it right now? Are we happy with this list as a whole? Should we save this? Because I'm going to download this and I'm going to put it on our community chat. Yeah, losing it's going to be a reaction because we don't have it yet. Okay, so let me save this. Save. Okay, perfect. If you want, I think if I put this link in the chat, if you want to make your own from the ones that are on here, you can. I think if you click that, it'll take you to the same thing. Should. Yeah. There you, oh no, it takes you to mine. Hang on a second. So is it this? Does this work? Oh, because it'll take you to the live update. It's true, right? Like, it's probably a very different feeling to watch the rewatch. All right, let's do losing it as well. Let me switch up Zikem. So we got window here. Switch back here. Losing it. And it's like Fisher remix or something like that, right? Oh, Fisher rap version. Okay. Let me pause the stream stuff, pull up the lyrics, and then we can get into losing it. And I didn't type in lyrics. That's why it's not playing in yet. All right, there we go. Oh, AZ Lyrics is back up. Nice. It's like the one I use the most. Okay, we're good to go. Everyone good to go? Grab a drink, grab some food if you're excited. I hope you're excited. Let me pull the screen up a little bit. There we go. Okay, cool. Well, let's go.
Five, five, ho, fo, bum. Are you dizzy? Are you dumb? Five, five, ho, fo, bum.
Whoa.
Kid that come from Brighton. I'm in my room producing hits, and when I mix it, pour some juice in it. It's
Sorry, I just wanted to pause and look at that. That's so so he literally does have. Oh my god, that's so sick. This is the piano when it. Oh,
So prolific, it's that bougie shit. And when the beat drops like this, yes, my brother. Baddest kid in the game, sick motherfucker. Sounds hardcore, so raw, no rubber. Milk that udder. Ooh, Judy, Kaiser, Chief, Ruby, I'm Scooby Doo, ghost to groupie. Spooky, poltergeist, rap Sabuki, Fuji. Snapper, pick up the booty. Killing when I get in the zone. I'm in my feeling when I'm screaming to be taking the throne. And I'm a demon Morgan Freeman when I'm flipping the flow. I got that Shawshank, shake it, rag in the bone. Man,
Ooh.
damn, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Put on the red light, please, Roxanne. She said I'm a dick when I get out of hand. You look quite fit with my dick in your hand.
Jump on the bit of my comb, I run on dun. I'm the king of the bongo bong. And I'm flipping the shit like a swan tom bomb.
Are you dizzy? Are you dumb?
Wait, just wait a sec. Wait, let me catch my breath. I'm about to go beast mode. I'm about to go Macbeth.
Back in the rapping, I got the rhythm. I'm back on the map. I'm rapping and rapping, no cap. I'm ripping and dripping.
Oh,
In fact,
dope
I'm tricking
shot.
and slipping. I'm so prolific. I'm flipping the track the quickest in Britain. I got precision when spitting the
Yeah.
facts. Rhythm and giving the flow coast to coast. I boast to be the most explosive. You know, psychosis I get when I start to spit.
And when the beat drops like this,
That's right, I'm a werewolf out in the moonlight. I'm a blood-sucking parasite. I'm a digital vampire, terabyte. On a new hype, I'ma orbit the earth like a satellite. Sex and violence glamorized, Tarantino flow, no lullaby. Tom Cruise down the street, vanilla sky. With my sword, I'm the very last samurai. It's a mission impossible, make it out alive. Do you hear it? Do you feel it? Do you feel my vibe?
Headshot, baby.
I'm fucking it up like I made it. Sometimes stuck in the rock, but I break it. Come twice, busting a knot, you can't fake it. Fuck my luck, it's about to double up non-stop. I'm Drake, I'm about to stop the clock on lock. I break and chop the rhythm up. I make the music just to hype them up.
yes, my brother love each other. I'm an agent undercover. Who's that Mr. Lover? I'm the baddest motherfucker.
Beep, both on shit.
When the beat, wait.
Come like venom. Spotlight, get 'em.
Red light, green light,
Get 'em, empty chamber. Dead 'em.
green light.
Dead 'em, kick that shit like David Beckham. Bristol, Brighton, London, Peckham. Kill this shit, man, what you reckon? Back on my bullshit, did you see what I did there, new kid? On the block, tip the drop of the music. I twist it, beat it, abuse it. Then, rap once again, pop one, pop two, drop three men. Click, click, pop one again, pop myself in the head for revenge. I'm sick with the flow, I'm lit with
Damn.
the shit, tic-tac-toe. Oh no, you know I'm locomoto. My locomotive is making me blow and come up. Take a Rizla and then I burn up. I'm the Godzilla of the come up. I'm a gorilla in the jungle. I'm losing it. Switch the flow, I can't get it. I'm mystical, I'm very
Good, it's big in the hood, it's big like a bear in the woods.
It's good, and I've understood that I am the one to make the world look, and I am the one to make the world shook, and I am the one for history books. Killer when I'm running the game, I'm in the four-door Ford when I'm back in my lane, and I'm a Mordor Lord, the now school will reign, and the floorboards walls and
Mordor
windows
Lord,
will shake.
come
The
on.
rhythm, the rebel, the bass and the treble, the angel, the devil, you're not on my level. I'm very unsettled, I'm very disheveled, I'm less in the mantle, just check my credentials. Wait, just wait a sec. Wait, let me catch my breath. I'm about to go beast mode. I'm about to go Macbeth. Wait. I kill a track with full ambition, wiping out the opposition, stocking up on ammunition, competition, demolition, definition, musician, Stevie Wonder, superstition, repetition. I'm efficient, giddy with the disposition. Stop, I chop the fuck up like a cosmetician, reignition, I condition tracks with my rapping vision, reposition, step the fuck back, cause I'm on a mission. Fisher.
Green light. Green light. I'm losing it.
What the hell was that? That was, yeah, when you said prepare to count the flows, I don't think I have enough fingers, Rob, to count all those flows. That is way too many. Whoa. That, yeah, so I was just gonna, that was Squid Games, right? Because like you hear the green light, red light, and I swear it's the same, it's like a sample of the actual voice. And then we get him in that tracksuit, which looks exactly like they're wearing the tracksuit from like what they wear in Squid Games. And that's even kind of dope itself, because he's basically saying like he's the one who's gonna survive the game. He made it. That's sick. Oh my god. Holy smokes. I feel like this is gonna be a lot to unpack. Do we want to do a breakdown here? Because I feel like this is gonna take a while. There was so much in that. Let's do a vote. Let's do a vote. I don't want to. I don't want to do a breakdown if like because I feel like this is gonna be like a 40-minute breakdown. So let's see. Breakdown? Question mark. And just because I'm not doing a breakdown now does not mean I will not do a breakdown. I will do a breakdown for sure eventually as well. So don't worry about that. Like even if we don't do it today, we'll do a breakdown eventually. Honestly, Lynn's excitement is so infectious. I love it so much. Yeah, we could go back to make the. Let's see what we get because right now I think it is a lot. So I think people are not down for like a full hour breakdown. I will make a video of that though, Lynn. I promise. I'm not gonna do this one because this one's amazing. Right? There's so much to chew into. I think I heard Macbeth too, and I love Macbeth, so like I'm curious to see that. To go back and really re-listen and break down bar by bar. Are you offering burgers to up the ante? Oh, that's true. She did. She did offer. She did say so. So the vote has come through. We're not doing the breakdown live. We will do the breakdown. I promise. Just not now. Because I do have to agree. It's a little bit gonna be crazy, I think. Something that we could do. How many of you actually how many of you like listen to instrumental music, like just instruments? Ready for you? We could do that as well. I'm so sorry, Lynn. But to like we'll do the breakdown sometime this week. I'll try to get it done like for maybe I don't know Wednesday or something. We'll try to get that done. Oh my god, Dave, you're right. Where is the 1%? No, I know, Lynn. I know. So it's like okay, so I obviously like one of the things that you guys can also see in the background there's like a ton of anime stuff back there. There's one song that came back up on a playlist because I was listening to like my time capsule on Spotify and I heard it the other day and I remember talking about how I want to showcase like some songs that maybe we haven't listened to yet. Um Guys, there's this one like instrumental song from a show that is so good. And does anyone here know what Attack on Titan is? The 1% are on their yachts. That's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a song because I think it's awesome. Also, the name is a little weird, so I apologize for the name, but it's pretty great. Yes, Aaron Yeager. Is this like the live version of it? I didn't even know that existed. There's lyrics? Okay, we're all learning something today. Oh, it could be a Titan for Brian. So I didn't actually realize that they'd have a lyrical version of this live. This song, if you ever get around to it, if I do cutscene as like an actual thing, like this show will 100% be on that one. There's no way it's not on there. So I didn't realize. I thought it was just like vocalizations. I didn't realize there's actual lyrics. Like there's someone singing for this. This is kind of cool. But let's listen, shall we? And then you can let me know what you think. And then we'll know if next time we don't want to hear anything like this, we'll just skip it. I wish this was in English. Actually, I wonder if they have. No. It's true. It really does. Totally fair. I just love like just oh the build. What a voice. Dark covers? I don't think so. If you want the full experience of that song, please watch Attack on Titan. Even if you don't like anime, guys, I'm telling you, this show is actually ridiculously good. The story writing is better than any show I've ever seen, and I'd argue it matches like early Game of Thrones writing. Like that's the level that I thought it got to. It's currently, if the ending doesn't fall flat, it will probably take my spot as the best show I've ever watched because I'm a huge fan of story writing. As you may have noticed, I really love digging into like meaning and story, and that show kills it. But it also has like action, crazy animation. The emotion in the voices is nuts. Like it's crazy. Yeah. So I heard dark covers. What is a dark cover? And you're also right, Rob. I love that song. It reminds me of. I don't think I've seen that, Dave. I'm not sure that I've seen that. Kind of reminds me of Demon Slayer as well. But yeah, what's a dark cover? What is this? I'm very curious now. Or do you have a suggestion for a dark cover that we can all view together? Or did you link it? Oh, Bad Moon Rising. Should I do that one? Oh, that's dope. I love that he took the hairstyle. Bad Moon Rising. Morning Ritual. Okay. So this one? any audio that does this, like the back and forth on either side, yo, I love that stuff. Cause like I don't, I'm sure it's super easy to do in production, but to really sit down and think of like where to do that in a song is always very tricky because it has to be done well.
I see the bad moon horizon. I see trouble on the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go
Okay.
around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I see the bad moon horizon.
It feels like you're on a mission, you know? Like
Trouble.
this feels like you're going undercover, but in the most epic of ways.
I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Oh. Yeah. You gotta be pumping at this point.
Hurricanes are blowing. I know the end.
I feel like it's all building up still to something, like a finale, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. It's still going up.
It's overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and run. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Don't go around tonight, but it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
Here comes the silent swell. Unless it's over. Don't be over! No! I want more! Oh my god. No! Oh, this is so epic though. That's the perfect word for it. It was epic. It had that build. If you've ever seen, like, actually, it's funny that you mentioned Valhalla, but if you've ever seen Viking, the show Vikings, that kind of has that. I could see someone making like a music video for Vikings based out of this song. I have to go up just a little bit to go back to read some of this. And yeah, this was a great example. Solid choice. Sounds of Silence by Disturbed. Oh, Disturbed is great. Yeah. Valhalla calling my voice play the. Do we want to do another song? Like another song like this? This would be kind of cool. Oh, yeah. She was in another show I watched, but it was more comedy based. Don't remember what the show was named though now. I know. I was expecting another like slow build right at the end there where it like kind of goes quiet and it like that's kind of what I was expecting. Which one are we looking for on the stream? Because we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do something. Let's do another one. So do we want to do that one? Feeling good by the Muse, yo, Muse does such a good job at sound design. Holy no, Rob, dude, that was awesome. I am 100% gonna go listen to more dark covers after this. Like that was sick. I am. I didn't know this genre existed, and now that I know, thank you, because this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Muse, feeling good. I'm pretty sure I know this one. Is it the one with the? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I know this one. No, 13 years ago. Maybe I don't. Maybe I haven't heard this. I have listened to a lot of Muse though. Muse live. I don't think I ever. I've have they traveled? Are they together still? I don't even know. No, they must be because they released a song that was like on the Flash. I don't know if you guys have ever heard. There's. Let me see. This one, Supremacy. Have you guys heard Supremacy before? This one has that same like epicness level of it, of like this the song that we just listened to. Like it's the same thing. It's the same kind of vibe to it, where it's like epic in a little bit of a different way, almost like James Bond style epic. Like you're thinking of 007 style. Okay, we'll do this one first, and then we'll go into that one. I think that'll be fun. So let's try that. Why did it go like in the middle of that? Wait, feeling good? Like that sounded like Michael Bublé's song. Did they do this first? Tool. Oh, Tool be good. I haven't even heard a lot of Tool. The most Tool I think I've listened to is actually through Guitar Hero, which like I loved playing Guitar Hero. They had like a drum set at one point, and that was a lot of fun. Okay, let's do this one first. Oh, yo, I love the feeling of that song. Hey, Peter, it's a very different feeling. It's almost like it's like I feel like it was made like the original Feeling Good is kind of made for an individual. This is made for a group. You know what I mean? It's such a different experience. And also I really enjoy how the video had like people whose faces were obviously augmented or I don't even know if that was CGI. If it's not CGI, I could be completely wrong. And that's even more beautiful, right? Because then we're seeing this representation of kind of like people who would be traditionally outcasted, but they're part of the video and we're feeling good together. And it's almost like that could be represented so much further. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, that's kind of how life is. You find those people that you jive with and whatever makes it work. And you find them and then you stay tight with them. And that's kind of how this feels. And then with you, when you're with them, it feels good. Dude, I really like this video. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. So oh, you have a suggestion too, Peter. Let's hear it. I think we've got a couple. So we got this one coming up in a second. We got Ready for You coming up as well. And that's Ren, right? And then what do you got, Peter? Let's hear it. Oh, it's animated. Floors and Walls. Do you have a song? Because is that the band's name? I'm assuming it's not this. The Stand. That's a really good book too. If you've read it, that's a very good book. All right, so we got three in the chamber. We got Supremacy, we got Ready for You, and then we got The Stand. I will say probably after that we'll have to call the live for the evening, but let's enjoy some music together before we have to call the live. Yeah, I know. That's what I was. That's what I was just saying. Oh man, that's hilarious. Sound of Silence. Okay. Oh man, we got four. We got four then. We got Disturbed, Sound of Silence as well. But then after that, we'll save them for the next one. Also, Disturbed is really good at making music hit. I love that. Okay. So this is Supremacy. Same band, right? Very different vibe. Kind of. Yeah, this song, oh. Ooh, yes.
Wake to see
Yeah.
your true emancipation is a fantasy.
I just love this slowdown. Oh my god. And then just the
Policies have risen up and overcome the brave. Greatness dies unsung and lost, invisible to history. Embedded spies brainwashing our children to be mean. You don't have long I am on to you. The time it has come to destroy your supremacy.
yeah, it's a vibe. We get this like desperado music. Oh my god.
Don't have long I am on to you. The time it has come to destroy is supremacy.
I love that song. Oh my god. The first place, by the way, that I heard that song was on The Flash, and that is not a show that should be capable of having that song on it. I'm just saying. The Flash is arguably had one of the most potential, or sorry, had the most potential, but then just completely bombed. I yeah, I don't know if there was actual meaning. I thought that someone was gonna find out, but maybe yeah, like you said, it'll be Money Games Part 3 that we find out. That's a good point. This, that's true. That's true. We'll have to revisit it at some point. That'd be kind of fun too. Okay. Next, Locked and Loaded is Ready for You by Ren. Someone we may know. You know, we might have an idea who this guy is. Some of us maybe. I don't know. Hey, hope you're okay too. How are you doing? Ooh, this does have a Bond vibe to it too.
I'm standing on these stones, I plant these aching bones down. King without a throne now, waves are crashing out. I'm scrolling through my phone, there's no one I can call now. I guess I'm all alone, how did that end up here?
Now pull yourself together, boy. Reconstruct like Lego toys. These thoughts you have could soon destroy the progress you have made.
Yo, he says reconstruct like Lego toys right after talking about planting his bones like seeds. So he's literally building the world up, but he is, oh my god.
It's pulling
This is gonna get a revisit, by the way, obviously.
down like gravity, emotional brutality. Just know the clock is ticking and then nothing stays the same.
Oh, I love that.
I'm back up off the floor, cause I know that I got more in myself around two.
Hell yeah.
In my boat without an oar, I still find my way to shore in this ocean blue. I know
The
you
ocean
feel it,
again.
I know you feel it, know you feel it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can see it now. And now I'm
Whoa,
back up off the
come
floor,
on.
cause I know that I got more and I'm ready for you.
Yo, and he's back on the shore again. It's all connected. It's a Reniverse. Oh my god. Craziness.
You've unleashed a sleeping beast, a mythical, biblical creature, a demon that's breathing. You best call a priest or exorcist. Wretched this boy who is flexing his dark side. I can't find no peace. Belongs in asylums. No man is an island, so I'm a whole planet that speaks. That speaks of the pain that is dropping like rain on my brain and it's flooding the street. So nail me to this cross now. Crucify me, God. How am I meant to pray if my hands are
Not
nailed
yet.
down? I build my very own effigy that represents the pain in me and burn it till it's passion seeking freedom from myself.
Wow.
Vibrations
Oh, what a
seeker.
bar.
Music,
Oh
my
my
Mona
god.
Lisa. I seek my refuge in a melody. Fix me up, my dealer. I breathe it like it's ether. I'll drink it by the liter. When half your life is spent with death, you do not fear the reaper. For the plight of humankind remains the same. The biggest war we ever waged was the war we wage upon our own brains. A story as old as time. Duality dwells inside our thoughts. While we yin yang, we will hang on the noose with no support. I'm back up off the floor, cause I know that I got more in myself around too. In my boat without an oar, I still find my way to shore in this ocean blue. I know you feel it, I know you feel it, know you feel it, cause I can see it now. And now I'm back up off the floor, cause I know that I got more and I'm ready for you.
Yo, that one was so good. I feel like that had Heretic vibes. You know what I mean? And like obviously the animation is Heretic, but like you were saying at the start, Rob, the vocals in this are nuts. And this definitely like that's the similarity I had with Heretic, where I remember the first time hearing Heretic, I was like, holy smokes, the stuff he's doing with his voice is just It's unreal. Most people need like a modulator or something like that to get to that level, right? To be able to do this. But he just does it because he just knows his voice, his vocal cords are literally an instrument to him. He can just manipulate them the way that you would a saxophone to produce the sound that you want and the tone that you want. And he's just so good at it. But the other side to Ren too is he knows how things should sound. You know what I mean? Like he has visions probably of like what's supposed to come for the music before it even shows up, and that's just amazing about Ren. And I'm telling you, if it should. Oh, it would probably absolutely be a hit record, 100%. That's 100%. Like nuts. That's true too. To be fair, I do really like Ed Sheeran. I do think he's a phenomenal artist. He's actually, oh man, okay, we're not watching it right now, but how many of you have? Oh wait, I don't need. How many of you have seen this? This version of it's a song called "You Need Me, I Don't Need You." It's like a 10-minute song or 11 minute song. But it's like we're not watching it right now, but it's ridiculous loop pedaling, ridiculous vocal control, ridiculous rapping. Just everything is phenomenal. Um, we'll check this out on a different stream, but this might be one of my favorite live performances, like up there with like some Ren performances, because Ed Sheeran live is the same to me in the sense that like Ren and Ed Sheeran both when they come live they are in the music, they are the music, and it's wild. When I was at their concert, I have some videos because I went to a concert recently because Ed was in Toronto. Such a surreal experience. It's like just everyone was just in it with him. He took us all on a journey. Yo, I did. You know what the sad part about that is, Rob? We were actually talking about going to that concert because the one in Toronto was so good, trying to figure out a way to go to that concert and make it work. And it didn't work out. But when I found out that he brought Eminem on stage, I was like, I'm so sad that I didn't go. Yes, Alice, it's so good, right? Oh, this one just it pops off. It goes hard. It if you want to watch it on your own, highly recommend. But this will be the showcase one for next week or Wednesday or whatever day we end up doing this. Theoretically, streams will be like Wednesdays and Sundays. Wednesdays it'll be probably closer to 2 p.m. Sundays it'll be 3 p.m. going forward. I think this time works out pretty well. And then this will be one of the ones we show on stream because honestly, if you're not an Ed Sheeran fan, it's probably because you've heard a lot of his pop, and his pop is overplayed, and it's not the real capabilities that Ed Sheeran has. So it's unfortunate that we all know him in that sense. Oh, have a good night, Sandra. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Yeah, we'll explore that as well. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm loving these live sessions. Yo, I was saying like when I say in the video, guys, that like the conversations are the best part about this like for me, like I'm being dead serious. Like I love talking to you guys. I love just having these conversations, getting to know each other's musics, getting to know each other's tastes, just like riffing off each other's having fun. This is awesome. It's so much fun. And like this is a community, you know what I mean? I love this stuff. Oh, that's fair. Thank you so much for joining us, Lynn. Love you too. We'll see you on the next one. Hopefully. Hopefully. 30 seconds? Okay. Oh, that's where this goes to, too. Nice. Yeah, lots of love in the chat. I love it. One of my favorite ad songs is Drunk, and I hate it. Yo, Drunk is so well written, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're absolutely right. Like, it's a great song. That whole album, like Plus, was like all-star hit after all-star hit, but it wasn't even that popular at the time, so no one really knows that side of Ed Sheeran as much unless he's played it at like a concert or something. Um that's like the early Ed Sheeran, and then like Multiply and Divide I think were also really good. Like those albums were fantastic. Okay, let's jump into this. See you, Lynn.
As I walk in a bar or a restaurant, there's always someone in there who stares. Even when I buy a drink or a spark a snout in my face, I can still feel it there. Cause it's cold, like a look of death. Like, what the is he doing in here? So
Oh, that was cool.
right back, cause I tell you what, I ain't scared. So I sit there minding my own business, cause I don't really like to be rude. Cause I just wanna sit and have a quiet drink, but I see your face is all screwed. So up he jumps, not looking too pleased as he stops to walk over my way. With his hand in his pocket and a bottle in the other, and I heard this geezer say, Oi, you, boy, I swear I know you. You got with my bird called Lynn. I said, allow it, mate, I ain't done nothing wrong. I just sit here and look at me calling.
Oh.
As I walk down the alley with my mate Barry, see a few
This gives me like Blink 182 vibes a little bit. Not exactly the same, but
run away, cause these people don't get me afraid, cause I don't really care, cause I've had a bad day. I ain't got no money anyway, so as you suspect, they start to walk over, not letting us walk through.
is this that same car park?
Who's under the hood, so we don't really know what to do. So I look at Barry and he ain't really fussed and he ain't gonna move out the way. So we're standing there, standing face to face, and we hear these geezers say, Oi, you, mate, give me your phone or I'll put you straight to the
that's
floor.
so sick.
Say my mate Barry and a real nice geezer when they put your head through that door. So what you looking at, boy? You got something in your eye, your face all screwed up, mate, and your shoulders so high. So what you looking at, boy? You got something in your eye, your face
For
all
sure.
screwed up, mate, and your shoulders so high. Then I wake up wondering where I am, and my face feels really bruised. And I look to my left and guess who I see is Barry breathing out of a tube. And I don't understand, let alone remember how the hell I ended up in here. Maybe them blokes were bigger than we thought, or we might have had too much beer. So I start to reflect on what am I don't know why I've got these lumps on my head. But here comes a nurse looking nice in a dress to explain why I'm in this bed. But hold up, I think I recognise this girl as she keeps walking over my way. With a screwed up face, not looking too happy, I heard this girl say, Oi, you, right, remember me, you broke my sister's heart. So I didn't say a word and I jumped out the bed, cause I didn't want this girl to start hurt. So what you looking at, girl? You got something in your eye, your face all screwed up, mate, and your shoulders so high. So what you looking at, girl? You got something in your eye, your face all screwed up, mate, and your shoulders so high. So what you looking at, boy? You got something in your eye, your face all screwed up, mate, and your shoulders so high. La 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 la.
Yo, that was awesome. Does Red know about these guys? Yeah, I feel like this must be part inspiration. Just an idea we should all drop our instas. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. We're thinking of doing a Discord as well, Alice, so that once we get that going, I think that'll become like the hub for the community. So yeah, that'll work too. I should actually link the other songs. I forgot to do that. Oh no, it didn't save my history. Okay, I'll link them after then. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It has like a Blink 182 vibe to me for some reason, but it's not the same, but it is kind of like the same feel or just the same sense to it. Yeah, yeah. Like I definitely like when Ren goes off in his raps, it sounds like that. Oh, for sure, for sure. We just once we get it off the ground, we'll get that Discord going. Okay, so this is the last song of the stream for today. Let's enjoy this together. Let's put some love in the chat because this has been freaking awesome. Guys, always a freaking pleasure. I love doing this. I love being able to hang out with you guys. Thank you for making time to come do this and just hang out. This is so much fun. Oh, all right. I'm sorry, Peter. I know, but we've been going for like almost 2 hours now. I think maybe more than 2 hours, like 2.5 or something like that. Well, I'll try to. If we want, we can try to play around with times too. If that's something that'll work. Yeah, of course. Live on Conan? I don't think I've seen that. I I know that some of them have subscribed to me, but I don't know that any of them like actively watch. I know that some do, like some have mentioned videos, but I don't know if they still actively watch. Is what I should say. I think. Um, but like they definitely there are some that have subscribed because they found out like it there was no way around it, and I think I had to kind of be aware that it was gonna happen. You know what I mean? I know. Hey, listen, I did try to put it in the community chat. That's my fault. That's my fault. I know you're just joshing me. What is better than the Conan version of my Oh no, that's totally cool. I mean, listen, I don't think everyone's always gonna be able to make it like to the lives, right? But I think that like it's just if you can, it's just fun to hang out with you guys. Like I love it. That'd be better off for bro, Peter, thank you so much, man. That means a lot, honestly. Like, damn, thank you. I, I try to like because like this is basically who I am like outside even in class like this is who I am, so you're right that to some degree they'd also kind of know this is the way it is anyways, but like I always am a little bit nervous because you hear a lot of things about teachers getting in trouble for like in media or whatever, and like they say something or they do something, and I'm like if these some of these like are live streams, so if something I don't like there's nothing I have ever say that I don't really back, but like just on the off chance that like someone in the background says something or like something happens, I'm always a little bit nervous about that. Yeah, yeah. I've already kind of started the process. I started like setting up a server, and then Dave, I'm actually gonna reach out to you probably once I've got more stuff set up in the Discord itself. Because I remember you mentioning that you do the coding for that, or like you've done Discords before, so that'll be a great help too. You did? Yo, that's awesome, Rob. I love that, man. That's wicked. This is what it is. We're forming our own like gang. I love it. Like I'm not gang. We're not doing anything dangerous, guys. But our own like family on here, and I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Okay, the last song. Let's do it. Thank you so much. Honestly, you guys have no idea when you say like that. That means the world to me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Ooh.
I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that
Yo.
was planted in my brain still remains within the sound of silence. In restless
That
dreams I
deep
walked
voice there. I love it.
narrow streets of cobblestone.
This is really good.
I turned my collar to the cold and damp when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light.
I've never heard this before, no. And I've listened to Disturbed before. This is weird.
And touch the sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening. People riding
That's beautiful. I love that you guys do that. Yeah. What?
Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Take my arms and I might reach you.
Oh, the drums too.
Like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out his warning, and the words that it was forming. In the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls and tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
Damn. I was not expecting that. That was crazy. That was like riding out to war, like the Vikings. Yeah, like you guys were saying earlier. That's exactly what that felt like riding out to sea, ready to meet battle. Oh my god. And that's what the song is basically about, right? This whole song is about battling against kind of the grain. Oh, this is pitch. Even with the pitch correction, like even like this, the instrumentals, the just general feel of song, the tech. Oh, it's so good. Holly, can you remind me of that one on the next stream? Because I feel like we're going a little bit over, and I know that some for some people this is really late too. So I don't want to overkill it right now. I would do literally any song. I can in every genre, even though I don't like every genre the same. There are definitely songs that stick out in every single one, and I love it. So seriously, like in any recommendations that come my way, I would love to do them because every genre has its touch. Yeah, I guys, this is super hype. This is like every day we get to find new music together when we do a stream. This I love it. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, though, as all good things, this must also come to an end. But it's only an end of this stream. It's not the end of streams in general. So we will be together again. And anyone that can make it, like Lynn mentioned earlier, there is a Sam Tompkins concert in Toronto. So if you can, feel free to drop by and we'll be able to do a little hangout in person. It'll be awesome. Have a good night, Alice. Yeah, it's super late. I don't know. I'm impressed that you made it. Zach Bryan. I don't think I've heard of Zach Bryan. Sleep perchance to dream. I love it. Oh man. All right, guys. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for being here and just spending time. I really appreciate it and love doing this with you guys. And we will do it again. And I love it. Yes, Rob, I will. Guys, Rob made some shorts. Oh, I talked about them earlier at the start, but I have to download them and then put them up. Once I do that, you'll be able to see how awesome he made them. Love you all. Hope your week is better than your day. Month is better than your week. Year is better than your month. See you guys all in the next one. Thank you again. Love doing this with you guys. Have a good night, everyone. See ya.